Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Queen Diva, and it is Magnificent Monday, January 8th, 2024. How was your weekend? Mine was very relaxing. I'm learning how to luxuriate. That is something I have been trying to do for many years. Anyone that knows me personally, they know that I'm always ripping and running and being a part of things and creating things and connecting with people. But I have to say, these last 5 years that I've been back in Houston, I'm in Houston, Texas, and I was previously living in New York City. It is a totally different vibe. I am so relaxed. I don't think I've ever been this relaxed in my life. Excuse me, in my life. I don't think I've ever been this relaxed. And it's a beautiful thing. I think my skin is glowing. I'm getting good night's sleep. I'm sleeping through the night. That's something I promise you, I barely got any hours of sleep when I was living in New York. Although I loved it. Living in New York, it's a hustle. It's a hustle. It's a grind. It's nonstop, especially when you're building your career and you're right, not quite where you want to be financially. You got to always be grinding. And even those that are making six figures or whatever, they're still doing 5 and 10 hustles, and it's just too much. When I came down here, and I was so glad I came back to go to school, and I went to get my executive MBA at Prairie View A&M University, part of the Texas A&M system. I'm actually a two-time graduate. I'm very proud of that accomplishment. When I came back, it really did make a difference. Houston is very laid back. It's very slow, family oriented. It's spread out. Everything is spread out. Transportation is not like New York's transportation, and I don't drive. And so I know a lot of people look at me crazy, like, you don't drive? I spent most of my adult life in New York City or in cities that had mass transportation. So I never had to drive. The years that I was here, I always had a ride. And I didn't really ride public transportation that much. So I never learned how to drive. And plus, I can't really learn how to drive. If you haven't noticed, and I did want to share this as well, I do have a lazy eye. This eye was born this way. And what a lazy eye means is that it's a muscle in my eye. It's not as strong as this one. And so this eye wanders to the side. And I've had it my whole life. And I went through doctors and talked to them about it. And they said, the most we can do is we can tighten the muscle, but eventually it will go back. It'll go back. So most times I just know how to shift my eye. I know how to shift my eye to make it look straight when I, take photos. But for the most part, I don't think about it. But a lot of people do. And I did want to address this because I've had some nasty comments over the years while I've been on social media, especially TikTok in particular. I was getting a lot of crass comments about my eye, and I would just delete it and just keep it moving. But I want to share this because I know there's millions of people out there who have lazy eyes as well. And some of us, because I know at the beginning I used to be very defensive. I used to be insulted when people would ask me about it. But as I got older, I just had to just let people know I was born this way. And a lot of times, anyone that asks me now are children. And mostly it's children when they look at me and they say, what's wrong with your eye? Why are you not looking at me? And I'll let you know that I am looking at them with my left eye. But with my right eye, I wouldn't be able to because my eye is a lazy eye and I was born this way. And so a lot of times they don't know what to say. And they were like, and then other times they're like, oh. So it's so interesting when people ask a question and they get an answer, they really don't know how to receive, what they got. But I did want to address this because there are some people in the world that do have it. And, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not mad at it. I did think about getting the surgery, and I talked to my mom and several of my friends, and it's like, Diva, we don't even notice it. We see it and then we don't notice it. And we just go on. I'm used to it because I've had my eye like this my whole life. I've had glasses, I've had patches, I have different things. But I'm okay with it. It really, after a while, you just don't really notice unless you notice, And so I did want to I did want to talk about it because there are some people who don't know, and they're not around people who do have lazy eyes. And I just got used to it because it's just who I am, just part of who I am, and I don't even, it doesn't bother me, but other people it does, and I just wanted to address it. So, anywho, I am in a model contest, and that's the thing too. I keep living my life, and I do things regardless of what people say that I can't do because of maybe they see that I have a lazy eye, and oh well, you can't do this, you can't do that. The devil is a lie. There's many things that I've done with me having this lazy eye. I've been in many beauty contests. I've been in many model searches, and I've won. I won a few and placed in very, first, second, third, or whatever, and just keep living my life. And that's what I encourage others. If you have any type of physical challenge, I'll put it that way, a physical challenge, don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do because of what you have, and don't let them say, don't internalize their negative words or thoughts because they feel that they want to tell you something that you don't know. Obviously, I know I have a lazy eye. I've had it my whole life. It's new to you because you just saw me. But it doesn't mean you have to be negative or crass or just mean-spirited because of what what you have observed for the first time seeing me. Well, that's just unacceptable. But anywho, I'm in a model contest, and it is called Face of America. And I believe my face should be the face of America. So you can vote. All you have to do is just go to Face of America 2024 and look for my name. My real name is Sonja, Sonja, and you'll see my picture. Vote for me so that I could win. I think it would be a lot of fun to win a national model search. It's something that I haven't done in a while. I think the last time I actually did it, it's been a while since the last time I did it, but I actually got on the top 12. I think it was 2011 was the last time I was in a national model search. I don't know what's wrong with me, why I can't talk. And a national model search was in, I think, 2011. I did do, sometimes I do like cover girl type of contest where you submit your photos so you can be on a cover of a magazine. And I've done a lot of those. Those are a lot of fun because you just never know what they're looking for, and sometimes it's a matter of votes from your, just from people that you know. And that's fun too. So I would say the word of the day is don't allow anyone to stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't allow your physical attributes, mental, emotional, or financial, whatever. Don't allow anybody to tell you what you can't do, basically. Because we can do anything that we put our minds and hearts and align to doing. It just takes having the courage to do it. Whether you win or lose, have the courage to do it. Don't allow anyone to tell you what you can't do. Because this world is for everyone. You can do and try whatever it is that you want to do and try. This many people have won contests, won elections, won, you name it. They had no business winning because they had it in them to decide that they wanted to compete, and they had their team together, put their campaign together, and they won. So don't allow anyone to tell you what you can and cannot do because it's your life. And live your best life. Live your best life the way that you want to live it. As long as you're not hurting nobody or yourself, I say try it. There's nothing wrong with trying. Everything and everyone, you have to take the chance in doing it. Doesn't matter who you are and where you are and what you're doing. You just don't not do it because somebody told you what you can't do. Now take it from me because I know. Now, if you like what you watched, click the like button and the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I'm at 262. I'm looking to get to 1,000. With your help, I can do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again on Terrific Tuesday, if God say differently. As always, shine resplendently.